Alright, and we're back. It's a new day. It's finally time for WoW. It's finally also time to get to level 40 and go buy that mount. We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. It was really tough not playing yesterday, but here we are. Here we are. Still don't know what that mount is going to be, like which one of the lightsabers we're going to go for. But yeah. Let's first get to 40 and then worry about which lightsaber we're going to actually buy. I'm gonna finish up here in Deathless. Start with stealing supplies. Oh yeah, then we have 2 quests to turn in. Probably going to do the shipwreck and then turn in the 2 quests here. And then we'll go back to Stranglethorn Vale because we have at least 2 blue quests. I think the quest by the leatherworker guy, that's also blue quest, green quest. Leatherworker guy is also going to be green, so we have about 3 greenish quests. Well, let's go and find the dried meat first. Is this Kolkar? Or which one is this? Magram. Okay. So, let's see, where are the Magram? Kolkar village. This looks like it could be Magram. Well, let's see. Oh no, wait, they're all the way south. Alright, fine. I was thinking, like, no, that's not Magram because it doesn't have the same sign for the huts as the Kolkar village has. Oops, we pulled a swoop. Swooping is bad. Pulling swoops is also bad. A little bit of a Dragon Age Origins flashback. With, what was his name, Alistair? One of the first sort of iconic things that he says. Swooping is bad. Alright. Soon we can say goodbye to travel form outside of shorter distances and PvP. Is this skinnable? No, that's just a Kolkar. Who are you? You're a rogue. It's Grugtar. Let's see here. No, you are not AFK, but you did kill someone. Alright. You seem to be trying to run away, my friend. There you are once again. Dotted. Dotted again. And dead. Well, you made things easy by trying to run away. I guess PvP and real warfare have the same thing in common. Never turn the enemy your back. Because that's how most people die, with their face in the dirt. Maybe that's just an urban myth. It's been repeated long enough that I think that it, at least to me, holds some real world knowledge, even though it might not. Poor rogue, though. Alright, okay, we're coming up on the Magram village, and all we need is 6 crudely dried meat. I think we can more or less go and take them, because I think the Magram are like grey to, like most of them are grey or green in the relationship in terms of level to us. I mean, when we start interacting with the meat sacks, that obviously increases our aggro range, like interacting with anything, but we might be able to actually get some without pulling anything, unless it's somehow coded that, oh, if you interact with these things, then they will attack you, though I don't think it's coded like that. Magram Outrunner, yeah, you're a greenie. And let's see here. Oh well. Should have probably gone into travel form actually. Would have been quicker. Isn't that supposed to be the sack of meat? Yeah. Oh. This is somehow different from this? Don't ask me how. Oh yeah, I need to change forms. It's like exactly the same sack, I feel like. It's just like tilted to the other, in a different direction, but otherwise it's exactly the same. Are you? No. Are the only eligible sacks sort of like outside huts? Is that the common denominator here? So far it seems to be. Yeah, you seem to still be inside the hut by looking at that you're sort of in the shade of it, or like part of decoration. Whereas I think our crudely dried meat has to be sort of a lone thing. Are you 35? Let's see. Ah, there we go. Found one. Someone got, or is just linking fell hard horns. That's the warlock thing, isn't it? Oh. Well, here we go. Let's see. We pulled 3, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. All right, let's make this into 2, and then if need will be, pull or use the healing potion. There we go. Now let's shout. Alright. Maybe I'm focusing on the wrong one. I should probably be focusing on the bone paw. But I feel we're alright. Even though a new bone paw just came up there. There we go. Now let's focus on the other bone paw. You stole my healing potion. Wait, what? Alright. Now let me actually auto attack you without having you parry me. Hey, Flight Exov. Everything's fine. We are looking at getting to level 40 and buying our mount. That's probably what we're going to be doing today. How are you? Come on, just die. You can't win. Why are you struggling so hard? Lovely coffee here as well, but it's too hot to drink at the moment. Alright, let's just loot all of these. Yes, we can skin them as well. Nice. Let's just heal up. Oh, wrong form. Didn't want that. Oh, servers are down in Europe, like as part of maintenance, or like something went wrong? Let's see, can we sneak up on you? There we go. Oh, we've front ravaged you. Because I mean, oh yeah, it's like Wednesday, early morning in Europe, isn't it? So normally in Europe the maintenance was on Wednesday, wasn't it? Oh, I need to shift. Alright. Oh, you managed to actually get out of there. Well, let's just deal with you then. Come here. Oh, there's a horde lock. Ah, okay, sure. Yeah, maintenance is bad, but it has to be done. I think, I'm not sure if they made a meme out of this yet, but someone posted on the general chat what they thought that maintenance was like, and it essentially just involved Blizzard employees petting the hamsters that run the servers. That was kind of a cute picture. Okay, there's another sack of meat. Alright, let's kill you, get the sack of meat, and then we just need 2 more. I can go and look after the... Oh, you're running away? That's not good. Come back. Can go and look after the shipwreck. I don't think I've done the shipwreck quest ever, so that's going to be a bit more... Oh, wrong spell, but hey, this is what our go-to heal looks like. Where's our thorns? There. Have we actually used our tranquility ever? I think we did when we ran library. There we go. Come. Why are you running away so fast? There we go. Completely useless crit since you were dead anyway. How are you enjoying your warrior then, that you're leveling with your friend? Oh, you started a new druid as well? Nice. How are you liking the druid? What talents I'm going for? So I'm going with the Heart of the Wild spec. So essentially Heart of the Wild with the cat version of it, where everything I do is going into cat. And then now that I have all of the Heart of the Wild, I'm stopping with feral. And then just going into Resto, where I will get Furor, improved healing touch, the mana regen. Then let's see, probably 2 points could either go into subtlety, or if I want to be tank, a bit more of a tank, into improved enrage, or even into nature's focus. The key that I want to try and do is get the last point into nature's swiftness, so I have a really high or a good like CD for healing, so that I'm good for melee DPS and healing and some tanking occasionally. But definitely the focus is sort of split between healing and melee DPS. Alright, where's the last 2 sacks? There's one. Come on. Oh, you play tank duo? Oh yeah, and Druid solo, yeah. Druid is a really great solo class, because you have like heals and everything, you have barely any downtime, you have decent CC, and you just move around really quickly. Oh yeah, that's always the big issue if you're duoing and the other party can't keep up. So then you end up alting or slowing down, but alting is also nice. I'd probably, if you end up like alting, what I'd try and do is do a different like leveling route than what you're doing with your friend, just because then you don't burn out. So like try and see what zones you will be doing with your friend and do all the other ones that you're not doing on your other characters, in this case the Druid. There we go. One more meat sack thingy. Where is it? Oh, well, you just go away. Just want them. Is that one? Yeah, okay, well then we can kill you. Would have had to kill you anyway to get this. There we go. Nice. Gotcha. But are you still Alliance on the Druid, or did you go Horde? Or actually your Warrior is Horde, isn't it? So you might be Horde. True, yeah. It requires a very specific type of brain to go to the same places over and over and doing the same quests. I mean, over a long enough time, that's fine, but if you're doing it like back to back, that's pretty crazy. Go. Alright, so we need to go all the way here to turn that in. We've also, once we're done here, we'll have to turn in down the Scarlet Path and this as well. This gives us once we are done with the last 2 talk to these people quests, we'll get the quest for Scarlet Monastery, which we'll try and do during this week. We'll probably have to kill you to get the herb here. Oh yeah, you're immune because you're all immune to nature damage. How convenient. Oh, you're still Horde? Shipped your 38 rogue stuff to this one? Alright, I see. So you're a Tauren Druid then. I mean, you have the... overall, I feel Taurens have the better animal forms, and the cat form is really cool. I just really prefer the very vanilla-esque cat of the Night Elves, where it's like, if you don't look too hard, you don't notice the long Night Elf ears that this guy has, and it just looks like a regular cat with weird tattoos. Yeah, me too. I mean, first time I saw Tauren Cat Druid though, I was like, wow, that cat form looks awesome. But I do prefer the Night Elf one. Oh, we pulled something accidentally. Let's run towards the life fruit and hope you go away. You put on a nasty disease as well. When are you? Okay, there. So here, get this, and then the other King's Blood, and make our way to the Galkis. But I do think, this is just probably me, but I don't like the Night Elf starting zone or the zones in general. So from a questing zone experience, I do prefer the Taurens. There's like something very calming about Mulgo. Alright. Let's see, we are also at 148 and almost a half gold. We might be able to get to 150 actually before we ding. That would be very cool. Yeah, here we'll probably just have to run through everything. Ooh, there's Grom's Blood. We do want Grom's Blood because that's actually like a higher level herb here. And you can only get Grom's Blood in sort of demon-infested areas. So, getting it whenever you see it is actually just getting stacks and stuff easier, because usually you have to go to like very specific places to farm it. It's like with Grave Moss. Yeah, the music there is really nice. In Mulgore or in the Night Elf starting zones? Because I know there's people who would like die for Teldrassil music. I normally don't have the music even on. Like, I have it very low in the background now, but because I normally don't play WoW with any of the sound on. Oh, there's a quest here. Look at that. I actually won't recognize any WoW music apart from like Stormwind or something. Oh, nice. Wow, this gets us a trinket weight. If you agree to aid me, nod. Yes. Well, apparently that was not what he wanted, but what are your instructions? Set far back, Holy Temple of Moradon, blah 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 blah. I have heard that the amulet is powerful, but it is incomplete. The prophet, blah, wait, what? There are 5 gems missing from the amulet. Threat the caverns of Moradon, first of Arcans. Use the powerful power of the amulet of spirits to force them to manifest and take the gems from them. After that place, okay. Okay, so we have a Moradon quest now. We do want to get the Moradon quest as well, because at least that trinket is really nice. And there's other nice loot in there. Mulgore music? Oh yeah. I can bet Mulgore music is really nice. What bag? It's called Bagnon. So I'll write it down for you in chat. Bag none. So what it does is it just takes all of your bags and puts it into one big thing. That's all it does. But it's really nice in that sense, because you don't have to like open up tons of different bag slots or shift B all the time. Oh, it doesn't work for you? I'm trying to think which site I downloaded it from, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Bagnon as well. I mean, let's see, can we see which add-ons we have actually on here? Add-ons, I might be wrong. No, oh sorry, it's 1bag3. Sorry, I usually always get Bagnon, but this one's actually 1bag3. So yeah, sorry, that's my bad. Usually I get Bagnon, and it just looks exactly the same, so this is why I misidentified it. Alright. Ooh. Which one sells for more? I guess the Silver Star. Ooh, Drainage Shard, so we need to go to the Swamp of Sorrows. You're sending us all the way across the world, I see. Alright, Undead Rogue. Let's see if we can't have some fun, but first we probably want to buff up. I have never updated my version actually, to be honest. There we go. Gotcha. All marked and whatnot. Oh, that's the Horde encampment. We don't necessarily want to go in there. But yeah, I've never updated mine. But I do think every time I like log in, it will complain that I need to update my add-ons. But I didn't get them through the Twitch thing either, so. So let's see here. Carnitol Shipwreck. Ship was attacked by sea giants off the northwest coast of Tesla. So northwest. Oh, yeah, we're southwest. So let's go southwest, northwest instead. I wonder if we can actually just swim, because that would be, pun unintended, swimming. So here we go. Swim. Be a filthy little clicker. Oops! I didn't think that you were hostile. Should have known better since your corpses were all strewn around. Just leave me alone. Stop dazing me. That would be a good start. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's a Horde. This is probably Strangle Kelp, yeah. I don't really care for Strangle Kelp, to be honest. Bunch of undead. Alright. Let's see. I hope there are no like NPC guards or anything here that will jump on us. Yay, we got some exploration XP. And now, yeah, just go north. I think at least we're quicker this way than just going around. Yeah, we should be quicker because we're swimming at 50% increased speed versus 40 in travel form. We will miss out on all the herbs though, but that's fine, I guess. This water always just looks so nice. And I mean, I'm even on like classic graphics, I think. I think I set it to classic graphics. Wait, what is it? System. Oh no, it's apparently, it's at 10? Really? I thought I had it at classic to begin with. Well, that would explain why the water looks so great. I don't remember, like, how did I get through Westfall with non-classic graphics though? Because the non-classic graphics make like so much foliage appear in Westfall, and it just doesn't look like Westfall anymore. It just looks like a weird zone with a bunch of grass in it. Oh well. But yeah, water looks so nice. Bit mirror-like, I guess, but very serene. How much gold did you have on your rogue, actually? Because now your druid must be like really rich, since you sent all the stuff over to your druid. I need to probably try and... Wait, why are you always going to the surface? I need to stay below surface, that way I don't accidentally go out of swimming form. Oh, it didn't arrive? Weird. 55 gold? So wait, the stuff you sent to your druid that didn't arrive yet? Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, there's a lock. If we swim like at the bottom of the ocean, maybe we can. All right. That's strange. That's strange. Oh. I hope that gets fixed for you. Because that's definitely not how it should be. Alright, so Carnitol's chest. Oh, it just arrived. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. Now you have a different problem on your druid, though, that you suddenly have like way more gold than you should have. So you get the temptation to buy like lots of stuff off the auction house. So the chest, I think it should be here. Then it talked about a ship that had gone to ground. And there's the thing that allows you to breathe here, which is like a dead giveaway that you're supposed to like quest and whatnot here. That's the lock there. Come on, let's get closer to being able to breathe. Yeah. Can we skin Makura? No. Right, let's go here. Yeah, bags are definitely the most important thing, I agree. Because bag space is like so precious. So precious. I was really lucky to get like bags very early on this character. In the stress test, I went to Westfall and the first bag I got was like Blanchy. Like bags never dropped for me. That was such a pain. Let's see, where's this chest? I mean, usually they put their chests and whatnot at the bottom of shipwrecks, in my experience. But maybe it isn't. But that would be weird. This could also just be the wrong boat, I guess. It's just weird that the quest talks about ship was attacked by sea giants. You chose to abandon it. Okay. So yeah, this looks like a ship that was potentially attacked by sea giants. So it would fit at least a rough description of what we're going for. There's just no indication that there's a chest here. Am I blind? Let's go and have a look if we can't find other shipwrecks. Otherwise we'll have to ask the almighty Google about it. Or maybe maybe the sea giants took it. It's trying to tell us to go and hunt sea giants. Ah, stupid Makura. And now they put a bleed on us as well. Alright. These are Naga though. Those are not sea giants. Is there maybe another shipwreck? Well, at least underwater is really pretty here. Just pain to navigate, but it is pretty. Technically, this is Blizzard's first way of giving us flying, sort of, like designing worlds in which characters have something equivalent to flight. I'm glad Outlands didn't end up being just like this. Alright, that looks also... Is that also a shipwreck? That looks also like a shipwreck. But that's a Night Elven ship, not a human ship type. But it does also have the... oh! No, wait. Ah, these are the footlockers that the rogues use to train. I have some weird suppressed memories of this from my OG rogue. But let's see. I'm going to cheat for a bit and actually Google this, because I don't want to like waste lots of time searching for the Carnitol's chest. Let me be able to spell actually. Carnitol's chest. Wow. Vanilla. Oops. Pull the Naga. Let's just swim away. Alright, where are you? So that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh, and it's supposed to be far closer to the shore? Alright. Gotcha. So if it's supposed to be far closer to the shore, then I get you. Right, that's a dead Makura. That one shouldn't pull. Here we go. Going to be interesting to see though if we find groups for Armory and Cathedral. I mean, people are still looking for it, but not nearly as actively as they were before. And one thing that I've noticed as well is that our server is still high, but there's, like, for the past couple of days, there's been no queues. And at one point, like, prime time Sunday, I just put stuff on the auction house, before, like, going online, and there was, like, the server was on medium, so it looks like all the free transfers to Heartseek and Earth Fury have paid off. I just hope it was more Alliance than more Horde than Alliance that transferred. Let's see here. Okay, so oh, we pulled you again. It's supposed to be somewhere sort of here-ish. Now we are like close enough to the shore, I feel. Yeah, but it's supposed to be up on this bend here, roughly. You're just fighting the Makura. Alright, so let's patrol here and see. That looks chesty. No, that is a... That's... What's that? That's... I doubt the chest is here. Could have just gotten it themselves if it was. Now I think we might be a bit too far, because now we're in like Naga territory. Then again, this thing might actually like spawn in several different places. Oh, Bagnon works now? Nice! That's good. Good old Bagnon. Well, I guess all we need to do is patrol this bit here. And at least our swimming form should make it so that no horde wants to try and attack us. Maybe undeads though, because they have their underwater breathing. Alright, so where is this stupid chest? That's not a chest, no, that's just something else. big clan. School of Fish. Well, is that? No, that's a crab. That's not a chest. Let's see, let's do the entire exterior of this. Just in case. Oh, don't want to pull that crawler. Wait, what? Did he just like go through the wall there? That's cheating. Alright, doesn't seem to be any chest here. But according to Wowhead at least, it's supposed to be like here, essentially. And it's supposed to be underwater. What are we not seeing? Cause like, yeah, it's... Wait, what? This is what we're not seeing? Oh, the picture just looks like it's underwater, yeah. Look! This is how lazy the quest giver is. He's like, yeah, bring me this chest that, like, this mage didn't get. It's like, you can literally walk down here and get it. If it was, like, underwater, I'd understand why you didn't get it. Alright. Something pried it open. Yeah, well, he will probably send us back to get the belongings of the chest as well. Could have literally just walked to the beach and gotten it yourself. Guess you just don't want to traverse all the wasteland, because I think the quest giver is actually in Nigel's Point. Blizzard quest design, making me swim. Yeah, he's lazy and I need the money. Yep, true. I guess this is also how the real world works. It's like people are lazy and they're willing to give money to people to do stuff for them, so that's how you earn money. At least that's how teenage economy sort of worked. Oops. Note to self, do not put hot coffee cup on your mousepad. Mousepad will heat up and the glue will do weird stuff. Alright. Let's run back to Nigel's Point. I feel coffee is now at the drinkable state. There we go, someone's looking for a healer to do cathedral. We are not a healer though, and we need to do all the talk to these people stuff for the down the Scarlet Path, or bring the light. No, that's not bring the light. What is the last quest called again? I used to be able to know it by heart, because it's down the Scarlet Path, something like this. That's the one here. In the name of the light, maybe? Path of Light? No, Path of Light, that's what it's called. Oh, Hunter. I wish Fairy Fire worked in travel form as well. It would just make for more effective annoyance. You could just like be in travel form and Fairy Fire someone and then run away. Oh, Torrent Druid. We'll not... Let's help him, since we are trying to observe the Druid Pact here. There you go. You're welcome. Bet he didn't even see what we did there for him. I did have a fun experience with Druid on a private server though, where we helped each other complete a quest in Ungoro and just communicated through various emotes. He was German too, actually, now come to think of it. Or at least, like, he had a German name for his character. Okay. So, yeah. There we go. Ah, that's you. So you're the guy they sent to, like, reclaim stuff for everyone? Satchel? Uh-huh. Alright. Scouting party went that far south, then they must have been pretty powerful. Blah blah blah. Tide Hunter or Sea Witches. Let's see. Probably the Tide Hunters or Sea Witches are not going to have the satchel, unless it like specifically says that. Oh right, they will have the satchel. Good. So let's do that. We don't have any other quest to turn in here. Oh wait, you're from Australia? Sorry, I just assumed because you have a German name that you're German. My bad, sorry. So now you need to tell me though, like, if you're from Australia, why the German name? Like, do you... Oh, Austria, sorry. I'm not reading this correctly. That the text is very, very tiny for this chat, so I'm making stupid reading mistakes. You're from Austria. Alright, well, he was German speaking. He was German speaking. So for me that includes Germany, Austria, the German-speaking part of Switzerland, and Luxembourg even, on a good day. But yeah, most of my German teachers were actually from Austria, so like there's still like some stuff that I say in German that sounds Austrian, like all the R's are rolling and the S's are all soft and the Servus and all those things. But yeah, sorry, I made the very typical, stereotypical thing of equating Austria and Australia. Living in America has bad side effects to your geography. You start behaving like them. Alright, we are not going the correct way. Let's skin you. You'll at least give us some medium leather if nothing else. Oh, heavy. Heavy leather is good. People in guild are complaining how our server is bleep bad. Everyone's still complaining that there's so many more Horde in the Plaguelands and like 2 Alliance. Maybe that's true, but then we're the underdogs, and hopefully at some point, I don't know if Blizzard will ever do anything about faction imbalance, but if they do, maybe we will get help. If they don't, then there's just more Horde to kill, I guess. But yeah, curious to see what happens when layering is gone. I have to say, I did have a fun interaction with a friend of mine from university. He was showing me, or we were like talking, and since he's really into like electronic music, he was kind of like, oh, this DJ that he likes, and the DJ apparently has like an Italian name, so he didn't know, like he assumed the DJ was from Italy, but it turned out the DJ was from Finland. So he googled where from Finland that was, and he was like, oh, Turku, where the DJ is from, is like so far south from Helsinki. And me being from Finland, I actually know where Turku is, and I'm like, what? No, it's not south of Helsinki. And he shows me the map, and it turns out he's like flipped it so that north is actually pointing to your left. So it actually does look on the map, if you just assume that north is up, that Turku is south of Helsinki, but I'm like, yeah, no, you flipped the map. But it was funny. Oh, if you could ship your stuff to a new Alliance character, you would? Yeah. You can do it. Not GeoGenius, just happened to do a mistake. But you know, you can ship your stuff to an Alliance character. You just need to put it on the neutral auction house in Booty Bay. So it is actually possible to do that. You just put it on there for like a copper or whatever, and that's it. So we need, is it sorcerers and sea witches then? Tide hunters or sea witches, alright. Now let's see, where are the tide hunters? But yeah, you can do that. Bear in mind though, some people have been banned for doing that, but then they appealed, and from what I know, they have gotten their bans reverted. Because it's also a very common way for gold sellers to like flood the economy with gold. Alright, there's a sea witch here. Ooh, we're at the fatigue line already. Alright, let's rebuff. Let's see, are you a caster? No. Well, at least not the type that would instantly start casting. You will have that stupid mage frost shield though. Right, one more. And now let's, while we are hitting you, let's go up as well. That way we don't drown. Oh really? I didn't know gold was worth more than euros. That's actually quite funny. Oh, we will start drowning. You will probably die from the dot, yeah, but let's get some breathing going on here. Yeah, it's fun when you get these like real world comparisons with MMOs, like how much like EVE money is worth, or how much stuff like in the battles in EVE, how much real world money was actually destroyed in a battle. Oh, that's a myrmidon though. We don't want to kill them, but I guess we have no choice. There's another. Oh, that's a tide hunter though. All right. Oh, and okay, so myrmidons seem to always be dual wielding. At least this one dual wields, and the scarlet myrmidons, they dual wield as well. Oh, I was thinking, yeah, why am I not? Why was my breath bar not moving? But yeah, it corrected itself. All right. Yeah, let's get rid of the poison. Oh, yeah, we can't drink here. That does make sense. So let's wait a tiny bit, and then we'll have the mana to pull him with that. Oi, that's not fair. What are you doing? You're supposed to like come to me, not make me come to you. Right, now let's pull you back to our breathing space. At least you're all like greenies, so you're not dealing that much damage. But this constant shifting obviously isn't good for my mana. Let's see here. Thought I saw one more. Oh yeah, that's one more. I wonder, does this pillar should technically count as a structure? Well, let's see, can we line of sight you? No, we can't. So the pillar doesn't count as a structure. Oh, wow, you have a frost nova as well? You're just cheating all day today. Get me out of the stupid frost nova. There we go. Get back into melee range. Now let's pull you backwards. Also for no other reason than if you run away you can't pull your friend there. Let's go back here. Alright. So we did not get the satchel yet. So shift into swimming form and start looking for more Naga to kill. Bearing in mind that we're pretty close to the fatigue line here. Are there any Naga like way at the bottom? Oh, speaking of fatigue. There we go, gone. Let's see. Alright, there's another breathing spot here and another Tide Hunter. We can probably do a small heal here and then see where we're going, who we're pulling and whatnot. So you can probably be pulled like this. You're another Tide Hunter. Alright, you're not coming here, that's good. But yeah, I mean, if gold is worth more than euros, I can totally understand why you'd become a gold farmer. Not that any of these people actually get all the gold that they farm. One of the funnier points of trivia is that Steve Bannon used to have a gold farming company. So yeah, all these weird background information. Oh no, we're about to die here. Okay. Yeah, we have mana to shift, so let's... Does that actually refill our entire breath bar? So if we were to switch into cat now? Yes, alright, that's cool. We don't need to bother about knowing where all these breath spots are. Alright, let's heal up, but with the tiny heal. Because that way we have enough mana still to like shift into underwater form if needed. Actually probably want to do that straight away. Are you a sea witch? You're a sorceress. Don't want sorceresses, want sea witches. Are we now like not deep enough in Naga territory that we're not getting the quote-unquote higher level Naga? Guess there should be around this wreckage here as well. How much gold I have? I think it's something like 148. Yeah, 148 and a half. What are you? You're a razor tail though. We don't want razor tails. You're an oracle, so now we're too far. Since there's apparently like 3 forms of you. Are you a razor tail as well down there? You're a myrmidon. Why that much? So I sold herb skins, various green items, and cloth on the auction house, and then from like 36 to 38, 39ish, I farmed elemental fire and elemental air and sold those and the bindings that they drop in Arathi on the auction house. And elemental fire sells like butter, and you get like 2 to 3 gold per elemental fire. So that really helped. Plus, like skins and herbs can also sell for really good amounts if you put like a stack of 20 on there. Herbs sell like, they sell more or less every time you put them on. Not all the time, but skins always sell. So that's my secret. I've actually stopped putting greenies on the auction house just because the deposit is so much and they don't sell. Or they will sell over time, but I don't want to like put them over and over on the auction house. And as a druid, you have the benefit that you don't need first aid, really, at least for the leveling process. So you can just sell all the cloth that you find. Let's see, where's, like, I don't need sorceresses. I need Tide Hunters and Sea Witches, that's it. That's what they're named. Oops, don't pull that. Where can I find them? It's a Myrmidon. Do they have like a land base as well? Is that their land base maybe? Maybe I should go look there. That way we can get out of this stupid water. But yeah, like one day I farmed just elemental fire for like 4 hours. I ended up with like 28 bindings and 10 elemental fire, and with the skins and the herbs and all that I put on the auction house simultaneously, I made like 40 gold that night. Are you... Alright, you're sea witches. You're an oracle, but you we can take. Alright, let's rebuff here. What are you? You're a Tide Hunter. Oops, don't want to do that. Alright. Come here. And you're a Razortail. Alright. And you're a Sea Witch. So let's hope that one of you guys now drops this. Kryza? What is Kryza? Ah, crazy. Sorry. I get you now. But yeah, I mean, one good thing that people don't usually remember is if you level slowly, inflation is your best friend. So inflation actually will help you get far more money out of everything that you put on the auction house. This looks like it should be the chest that we're after. Don't know what this is. This must be for some other quest. Watch him send us here again then. Just for that chest afterwards. And like at the moment, Mage Cloth also went for like, so 1 gold buyout, but you put down a 30 silver deposit for it. So in a sense you, oh, that's an oracle, we don't want oracles. In a sense, when it sells for that 1 gold, which it will, like at least it did for me, no problem, you get 1 gold 30. More or less. You pay that cut that the goblins take, but it's way less than the 1 gold plus deposit that you get. Or it's way less than the deposit, so you end up getting more money than it actually sold for. Don't want sorceresses. Sea Witch, there we go. And there's some things that will like sell for a little, but because you can get fairly many of these things, like hides, you get more money out of it than you think. How much faster is mount in cat form? So cat form, when you're outside, increases your speed by 30%, and your travel form is 40%. So mount is twice as fast as cat form. Oh, we got a greenie, and about 20% faster than travel form. So from a world PvP perspective, having a mount is a big boon. You are faster though going into cat or travel form if you're going to travel less than 20 seconds, just because you need to cast in order to summon your mount. That's at least like the math that the Druid Discord did. And I tend to trust the Druid Discord, they're quite good with the theory crafting. Alright, so there's a Sea Witch and a Tide Hunter, so one of the two of you should drop this satchel, I feel. What level you get travel form? At level 30. And your cat form becomes fast at like level... what is this? This is 14, 19... So at 21 you get the full benefit of like a 30% cat form outside. And at 20 it's like 15. Oh, that's a razor tail. Oh, let's get you as well then. You're also a razor tail, so we don't want you. Stop poisoning me. Don't like poisons. Oh, now you're running away. Alright, let's heal up. Razor tail, Myrmidon. Alright. Let's stealth past this guy here. See if there aren't any other sea witches or tide hunters here. There's a sea witch. There we go. That was not what I wanted. There's another sea witch, and that's not a tide hunter. Neither is that. Come on, just hit it. Oh, you managed to pull your friend there. Didn't have the satchel either. It's a Myrmidon. That's a Myrmidon. Oh wow. You are dealing quite a lot of damage here. Oh well, at least you gave us mana potion. Let's get rid of the poison. Heal up. That's another sea witch. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's go up here because we don't have a lot of breath. So, strength does apply to like your melee attacks, but in cat form, agility does too, but only in cat form. And you should go... oh no, we are drowning. We are drowning. Oops. And you should go for agility. Because while you get a little bit less attack power for agility. So what you get attack power from is... let's look at the tooltip here. Once I loot this. I hate orientating in water. Alright. So cat form gives you melee attack power by 78 plus agility. And your strength gives you attack power as well. But what your agility gives you is also critical strike. So you end up getting attack power and critical strike from agility. And armor and dodge. Which just makes it much more useful than strength. So you should go for agility over strength. Sea witch? Yeah. Oh, we did a rip by mistake there. Come on, die. No satchel yet. We might even ding to 40 just trying to grind this stupid satchel. But you do get strength as... yeah. So, agility, stamina, you don't, by willpower, do you mean spirit or intelligence? Because as a cat, you really don't need spirit or intelligence, at least like if we're talking about pure PvE. So you'd go for something like agility, 10 plus, 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 10 plus agility, strength. There's some items where like this you can get both, but more agility than strength. Some stamina, and then like spirit and intelligence. You really don't want that. Like, I guess if you want to shift a lot, you're okay with having some. Is that a rare? No. Some intelligence, but you don't want to like focus too much on it. There's some breaking points for how much intelligence you want, but in general it doesn't give you that much. What did I want to do? Yeah, renew thorns. The regen stat, oh yeah, that's spirit. So spirit isn't really that useful unless we're just talking about like grinding in the world and minimizing downtime. But usually you can minimize downtime without even like bothering about spirit. Like, you shouldn't be having any downtime if you're doing things properly and you have like, you're not under geared. That is at least how I understand it. Let's see. Are there any Naga here? At least one of those things where you can top up your breath. Oh, there's the lock. What are you? A warrior? We don't want warriors. You're a myrmidon. You're a myrmidon. You're a sea witch. Oh, let's not pull 2 sea witches. There we go. Oh. Oh, you resisted. Well, you did bring that guy that we also wanted now here, so that's good. But since you're going to run away, we might want to like put a rip or something like that on you. Let's just dot you up for safety. Here we go. Let's loot this guy and let you die. Oh, just a gray. Now come on, give me the satchel. Now another gray. You're a sorceress. You're a myrmidon. You too. Warrior. You're a tide hunter. Alright, let's top up on breath and then take you on. But in order to like be a really good feral druid in terms of like raids and whatnot, you do need like a ton of consumables and other things to make it work. Just because your like the gear and your build isn't balanced and itemized really that well. What are you? A sea witch. Great. Come here. So what you're essentially looking at is not going for spirit unless, you know, there is no, like, if your best item in terms of agility and other stats happens to have some spirit, then yeah, take that spirit, but you're not wanting to go for spirit. Instead, in terms of like getting back your mana, you're actually looking at mana pots, demonic runes, and stuff like that. Those are the things that you want to have instead. Night Elf Warrior, no. Slitherblade Warrior. Sorceress. Do we have anything on this small island here? Just Warrior, Sorceress. Warrior, Myrmidon, alright. Doesn't look like they're the type that we want. So let's go back to that bigger island and see if stuff hasn't respawned. And now we're out of coffee. Let's see. How much XP do we need? About 15k. It looks so little, but 15k is not that little actually. No problem at all. There's quite like good information out there regarding what you exactly need to make a feral druid work. I think Taladrill has stuff as well. Also, if you want to do like tanking, Taladrill has a really good tanking treatise as well for druids. No luck. So yeah, Razor Tail, Razor Tail. Oh, Tight Hunter, nice. Awesome crit there. Ooh, another crit. Let's get you killed here. Oh, just fish scales. Which one of you did take that stupid satchel then? Oh. No! I thought we got that one, but no. Let's let the rogue have it. Should have just moonfired it, then we would have gotten the tag. Oh well. Warrior, don't want a warrior here. Sorceress, Oracle, Sorceress. Razor Tail. Anything down here? Nope. No. Where are all our sea witches and tide hunters? You want more DPS and heal? So yeah, if you want to do like sort of a hybrid build, I would say go Agi, stamina and intelligence, but you want to essentially maximize agility and intelligence. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Why am I in combat? Well, now I know why I'm in combat, but I was in combat before too. So the way you're going to be like an efficient healer and whatnot is, well, all healers down rank essentially in order to become efficient, but the one talent you're especially looking at is reflection, so you get 15% of your mana regeneration to continue while casting, and I guess for that going for a little bit more spirit is useful, but I haven't looked too much into how to make the hybrid side work yet. I just want to nail down how the DPS side works and then look at how the healing side works. Razor blade, razor. Let's see, Myrmidon. Oh, not razor blade, razor tail. Well, razor something or other. That's a sea witch. That's what we need. All right, nice crit. Let's dot you. Now that when you run away, you will die eventually. Ugh. I just want a satchel. Where were the other ones? Over here. Oh. Here we go. Let's see. Myrmidon, Myrmidon. Myrmidon, warrior. Need to spawn more sea witches. Not sorcerers, sea witches. Myrmidon. Bunch of Myrmidons. Maybe there's more in that ruin here as well. But yeah, this satchel is proving elusive. Now, I could always claim this is why I never did that quest, but I think it's more that I never found it. Because I usually don't do Deathless that much. There's a Tide Hunter. Let's grab you here. Now, be nice and drop the thing that I want. Stop moving backwards. Let's get out of your route. Let's get a dot on you. No luck. Oh, move it on. Oops. Well, there's a sea witch. What's the highest level I have been? Like, do you mean in an expansion or on like a private server? Because in Classic, this is my highest character at the moment, like in the official reboot of WoW Vanilla. But on a private server, I've been 60, and then the highest level character I ever had in retail was probably 110. Or I did something in the demo for Battle of Azeroth, so I might have gotten a level there, but the highest level that I know that I have is 110. Come on. Scales again. Oops, we are losing breath here. Oh, you're a Tide Hunter. Good. Come on, get to the surface. If it takes longer to 120 than 60. So, if you use heirlooms, it's probably way quicker to get to 120. I feel getting to 120 to 6 compared to 60 objectively, it's about the same, objectively speaking. But for me, I feel even without heirlooms and everything, it is easier to get to, or quicker to get to 120 than it is to get to 60. Just because the gameplay loop goes a bit quicker, so you don't get like bored or have to deal with fatigue and stuff like that. There's very few instances where you have experiences like this where you're like wanting to do a quest and the drop isn't happening, so you just have to like farm over and over and over, which is something that like causes attrition among players, where it's like, nah, I'm just bored trying to find this one drop. And that loop doesn't exist in retail. In retail, you will get the drop really quickly, which means you're constantly getting this sort of feeling that, oh, there's a reward and I'm progressing. Whereas in Classic, there's plenty of times when you feel that you're stuck, you're not progressing. And that's what's psychologically making the leveling harder and making like people take breaks. And that's even more like evident in the higher levels when you're like doing the 50 to 60 run. I actually don't think they should have made any of the quality of life changes in Classic in terms of that. I mean, I do, from a, like, if I'm thinking of it short term, I just want to get to 60, then yes. But in a long term, like, if I think about it long term, a lot of Classic is very much like, this is going to take time, you need to be patient. And since you're sort of building your tolerance for, like, having to postpone, say, the feeling that you're progressing or success throughout the entire leveling process, you're automatically becoming more patient across the board. You're becoming more patient with the game, with other players, with failures, and things like that. And that's where it's good that the drop rates are as disgusting as they are. So it's sort of, you're postponing the the good bit about the bad drop rates into the future. Oh. What's happening here? Weird people are texting me. Well, not weird people, but nothing I need to worry about now. We are losing breath. Come on. Let's shift here. But yeah, in the beginning, the drop rates are very much something you need to get used to. It's kind of like going to the gym, essentially. Like, you've been to the gym, but then you've just like, you've gone out of the habit and you haven't been there for like a couple of months, maybe even a year. And then you have to like go back. And that everything just feels like, no, this just feels really odd and weird and tough. But if you stick through it, it's actually going to like be beneficial. So yeah, there's some flight paths and stuff are inefficient, but I think they're actually inefficient by design, just to make sure that the entire game sort of makes you go that extra mile. And if you think about it, when it comes to like traveling and the walking, it's not like when you walk from point A to point B that there is no gameplay involved. There's always the potentiality for gameplay to happen. Like, every time you walk from point A to point B, for instance, assuming that you're on a PvP server, there's the possibility that PvP is going to happen. Or something else that is going to distract you, whereas if you're trying to do like questing and PvP, for instance, happens, I feel personally, at least, I'm going to be more annoyed by it. I'm like, oh, you're distracting me from doing the thing that I want to do. But when I'm walking from point A to point B, PvP is actually fun because it's morphing that boring, I just want to get from point A to point B into, oh, this is fun and different. And also, if you're on a flight path where like PvP can't happen, it's giving you all that space to just like chat to people in your guild or on general chat or whatever, that the normal game, like, that wouldn't be allowed if you were constantly like having a really tight loop of fight this mob, bring this quest back, because then you're focused on that and not sort of on the, okay, now I have time to chat. Obviously, the like modern landscape of gaming is slightly different because everyone has Discord and things like that, so you can sort of get both. But I do feel that for those interactions with like complete strangers who are not part of your like gaming group, so they're not going to be in your Discord, all this downtime is really good. And it's also making people forge connections inside the game between their gaming groups, so between the guilds and all of these things, which is like something that an MMO thrives on. Like, people need to not only be stuck in their like social islands essentially and try and not interact with anyone else. And that's where all of those inconveniences of something like Classic really, they allow you to interact. Oh, we got the satchel. Nice. They allow you to interact with other people, or rather, not allow, because you always have the possibility to do that, but they give you the space to do it. And also, there's something about like a game that takes a bit longer in terms of like just I feel that I'm never rushed in WoW Classic, because stuff takes long anyway, so why would I be rushed? Whereas if I'm in retail, I feel constantly rushed. This could be like just me in general, but I always feel rushed because it's like, okay, I got this done, now what's the next thing to do? Whereas in WoW Classic, it's sort of like, okay, I want to do this, and then I do that, but maybe one of those things takes a bit longer, so I get like a bit distracted, or, you know, it's kind of like, well, okay, I didn't get that quest done, but I did a lot of farming instead in the meantime while I tried to do that quest, and I'll just do it tomorrow or the next time I play. Oh, wrong form. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's sort of my thinking about it. That might totally be also sort of like Stockholm Syndrome for the game design, where I'm like just so willing to go through all of this like quote unquote unnecessary pain that I just keep like rationalizing it into something good when it is not. But I do feel that it's good. And I wouldn't want them to change it. Even though like sometimes I will be like literally now I'd be like just drop the goddamn thing. Okay, good. I'm glad you get it. Alright, so now we can go and bring this to him. Let's hope he doesn't give us a follow-up quest. That way we can actually turn in the other quests that we have that require us to harf out of here. Oh, well, let's sprint. That way this cash form nonsense makes sense. And now we need what? About 10k. But then I guess it's also part of it is that in terms of, it's not a bit outside gaming as well, but especially in gaming, I feel old. Like outside gaming, I've noticed like I am not like any more part of the quote unquote young generation anymore. There's like things that the people that are like still or now part of the young generation that they do that I do not understand anymore. So in that sense I feel old, but especially in gaming I feel old because I just noticed like I don't have the reflexes I used to. Like I didn't have the best reflexes to begin with when I was young, but I definitely don't even have those reflexes anymore. So when a game is slower, I also just sort of feel like it's okay not to have the best twitchy gameplay and stuff like that, because everything in the game is slower. Like here even like the time between actions is something like 2 seconds. I can still do stuff in that like every 2 seconds essentially. My APM is high enough to deal with that. But when it gets like lower than that, that's when I might start struggling. So yeah, essentially you can quote me on this. WoW Classic is an old person's game. This is our like gaming retirement, essentially. Which is probably also why it's good that the raids aren't like, at least the beginning raids aren't super hard, so that people feel that they can sort of do all of the weird shit that they could in vanilla. Like you don't have to optimize things. Obviously now people know more, but I will bet you there's still going to be someone who is like, the guild says that they're a paladin or whatever and they need to heal, and they're going to go like, yeah, I'm holy spect, and they will be retry. Like that's still going to happen. I just think there's more people who, at least on the internet, claim that they're going to be part of a hardcore guild and that will not allow people to do that. But I think there's a big like silent number who's going to be part of those more casual guilds where it's like, yeah, sure, like you're a paladin, just heal. You say you're holy, fine, we won't really check. Or like you're a druid, you say you're resto, we won't check that you're actually balanced or something. So I am looking forward to the first raids where it's like, why is XYZ in their Moonkid form? I thought they were resto. And they're like, yeah, I'm a healing Moonkid. That's going to be so much fun. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you did have a follow-up quest. Oh, okay, we need to bring the satchel to Ironforge anyway. So we have 2 quests we need to go to Ironforge for, and 1 in Southshore. So Hearthstone to Stormwind it is. Here we go. Oh yeah, someone was typing in guild chat what the skill is that hunters make the hunter jump back and people would disengage, and I was kind of like, but was that a thing in Classic? And no, it turned out it wasn't a thing in Classic. I think did they add that in RAF? I think they added that in RAF because I have memories of my Night Elf Hunter, who was an engineer, essentially disengaging off cliffs and then parachuting. Oh, okay, so there is a disengage skill in Classic, but it's threat reduction. Let's go to the Deep Run Tram. And now we need, what, 7k? How much XP did we get from that? Turning that in? 3,000, okay, cool. Like in the movies? Yeah. Definitely. So we will definitely be getting lots of sort of similar WoW raid clips that we got in Classic. Not as many, I think, and not as sort of overtly bad, but still sort of similar. You will just have people who won't know any better, or you will have people who will do it just because they know it's going to make a fun meme. Like, I mean, the most famous Classic meme is obviously like the Leroy Jenkins one, and even that one was staged. So it wasn't something that sort of like happened naturally. They staged it, but it still became a meme. Let's sprint here so that we get the tram. And then Mr. Meth Muffin, let's buff you up. Are you a warlock? Where is your pet? Why are you traveling without a pet? Bad warlock. Warlock also one of the most useless classes who can buff, because all they can give you is underwater breath until you actually need to dive somewhere and you're not like a druid. Then you're kind of like, where is the warlock that can give me water breathing? So what weapon is the best for a DPS build? So you have a stat stick that you're probably never really going to use. But the best weapon, the one you want to get, is the Mechanical Crowd Pummeler, which you get from Nomergan. And you need to farm it. Like, you need to have like 20, 30 of that weapon. Because what it has is, it has an on-use ability that gives you, I think it's like 40 or 50% haste for 30 seconds, and the weapon has 3 charges on it. So on a boss, if it's a progression fight, what you'd want to do in order to get the most DPS out is sort of constantly keep that haste buff on, and in order to do that, since that since that weapon has 3 charges, you use the ability 3 times, you switch weapons mid-combat, because you can switch weapons in combat, and then you use another 3 charges, and so on and so forth. And you need about, where are these guys actually? In Ironforge, let's check. In order to get like, oh, you mean like staff, mace? Yeah, so the Crowd Pummeler is a 2-handed mace. But what you need to keep in mind is that your weapon, like this stat, the damage per second or the like damage stat on the weapon, doesn't matter for your animal forms. It doesn't do anything for you, so all you care about are the stats. You don't care about the damage of the weapon. So where is he in Ironforge? Wait, where is Leftwich? Well, let's just run around Ironforge and see if we can't find him. So where is Roetin? So essentially the answer for, like, if we're not talking about max level, what the best weapon is it's the weapon that has the best stats. You don't care about the type of weapon, you don't care about the damage, you just care about the stats. Let's see. Should you go mace ASAP? Go mace as quickly as you get a mace, essentially. But it also, like, okay, you have gold now, so you could actually buy all the weapon skills as quickly as you can. But if you want to sort of be economical, just train the mace skill as soon as you find a good mace. But there's no reason to say, okay, I'm only going to look for maces. Because even here, like, your weapon skill in maces doesn't aid you at all in terms of DPS. Oh, there you are. Here we go. Not better boots. So let's take these. They sell for more. Strength, spirit, nah, not better than ours. I think these might sell for more than the leather ones, actually. Cool. Are there... There's quests here. I think this is an Uldaman quest, but let's double check. Yeah, the Lost Dwarves is Uldaman. I'm gonna grab it just so we can see when these things turn green and when we'd actually want to go and try and do Uldaman. Now what we want to do is we want to fly to Arathi. Yeah, exactly. You don't need weapon skills. So if you're a rogue or a warrior, someone for whom weapon skills are really important, because you will put talent points into specific weapons as well. There it's much more like the question of what is the best weapon plays a much bigger role. So alright, after South Shore, it's going to be a longer flight path, but yeah, we will go do invest the... Oh, we might actually ding in South Shore. That would be cool. So, what's our plan then? Because then we don't have the Hearthstone anymore. Then we don't have the Hearthstone to get back from, say, Darnassus. I mean, we'll just get to Darnassus as quickly as possible when we ding 40, just to get the mount, because that's the main thing of this. But then we'll go to Stranglethorn. Let's see here. You think Alliance capitals are a lot cooler than Horde ones? Yeah, I mean, Ironforge is really hard to compete with. I don't really care that much about Darnassus. I think the concept of Darnassus is great, like a city in a tree, but it's really hard to do. Stormwind is, like, it's your standard human city, so it's bound to be cool, because people have certain, like, you can draw on a lot of, like, fantasy ideas that people have for that type of city. Orgrimmar, it's surprisingly good, I think, but yeah, we don't have a really good... I mean, Orgrimmar Yeah, I will agree with you. Orgrimmar is ugly, but I think it's supposed to be ugly because orcs are not supposed to be really that much about aesthetics. And I think it's really hard to do an orc city in the Warcraft universe where orcs are supposed to be more nomadic. If you did something like D&D style orcs, like people who actually have fortresses inside like mountains and stuff, then you could do something like an orcish inspired Ironforge, and that could be really cool. Undercity is a cool concept, but yeah, it's a bit too much like corpses and acid and things like that, and it's a bit confusing to navigate. It's not as confusing as Thunder Bluff. Thunder Bluff though has the best like vistas. Like nothing beats the vistas in Thunder Bluff, I feel. You can just like be on the top of a mesa and look down. And I mean, we don't have flying, but taking the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Thunder Bluff, you have like the most gorgeous view of Thunder Bluff ever. Yeah, okay, so Stormwind is done with a lot more effort, that's true. Stormwind was, I think, one of the first cities that they created, so it's gotten a lot more work into it, so you're right about that. And yes, they actually did. Because, like, the first zones that they created were Elven, Westfall, and Duskwood. I think Redridge as well. But the human zones were the first zones that they created, and they, like, polished them, like, 3 or 4 times more than, in terms of, like, if we think of polishing in cycles. So they did, like, 3 or 4 cycles more on those zones than they did on any other zone. That's why the gameplay loop in the human zones is so much better. There's like so much story in there, like the Defias storyline that starts from like level 1 in the human starting area and ends at level 30. Alright, let's see if we can't talk to this guy. So you're supposed to be here though, aren't you? Yeah. Raleigh did... Ah, yeah, you're in the inn. And yeah, oh, we have a quest here from Redpath. Oh yeah, that's the elite one, isn't it? Yeah. We don't necessarily need the elite one. Here we go, let's talk to Riley the Devout. And you'll send us into Scarlet Monastery. Oh, we almost got the ding. By how much are we missing it? By like 1 kill, essentially. Right now you need to do your lore emote and whatnot. You even take out the book. Oh wow, you burned the letter. Alright, let's talk to you. And then go kill 1 thing so that we get, or maybe 2 since we're in a lower area, so that we do get the XP necessary to ding. Because we're like, what, 150 something away from dinging? Yeah. But yeah, it's just, if we think about it, the team that made WoW was quite small. So they couldn't say have, let's say you need like 5 people to do a zone. They couldn't have 5 people for every race. Alright, yeah, we can kill you. Which means they just focused on the human side of it, because like for demos and stuff like that, a lot of people can, like, they will be either like, they like playing humans, or they will be neutral towards them. Oh nice, now we dinged. Mount time. So it's much more cost effective to focus on a good human gameplay for your demo than do a race that some people just might not want to play because it's like too ugly. Orcs might have that. That's why like humans are one of the like, I think in terms of racial statistics as well, humans are one of the sort of most played races as well, especially for like new players. I think there was a statistic or something regarding that. And then they had the fun thing with Korea, where like, because the Horde was just ugly races, people wouldn't play the Horde. Oh, you really like Thunderbluff? Yeah, Thunderbluff is nice. I just never know where things are in Thunderbluff, so I always get lost. That's the only problem. But yeah, the Korean situation was also why the Blood Elves became Horde. Because they noticed that in a lot of Korean MMOs, there was on the quote-unquote bad side. Like, WoW doesn't have a bad side, but the Horde is usually perceived as sort of the bad people, just because of, like, preconceptions. But in Korean MMOs, on the bad side, you would always have a really beautiful, enigmatic race. So that's why Blizzard added the Blood Elves to the Horde. Oh, no, not to you, to you. Alright, let's get our mount. And let's put our talent point here. So now we finally get Führer. And we can also go train. I'm trying to think. What's our reputation here? Right, we're still honored with all of these, so going to train in Darnassus doesn't make much of a difference in terms of vendor price. For you, humans would always be on the bad side? That's interesting. Why is that? Because, I mean, my first character was a human. For the reason where it was like, I'd like to be a night elf, but I feel sort of, I can identify a little bit more with the humans. And the night elves weren't 100% the type of elf that I liked. Humans are evil? Yeah, humans do have a propensity for being able to be evil, that's true. But I think that's what makes... Well, I shouldn't say that that's what makes humans such a great, like, race, but it's just human nature. Humans can be really, really evil or really, really good. And because we're all humans creating these games, we're really good at showing both sides of that. Whereas, like, other fantasy races can become quite stereotypical. Like, now Blizzard has evil dwarves, for instance. But evil dwarf, like, do we have evil gnomes? Not really. Like, try and do evil gnomes, because it's like, whenever someone thinks of gnomes, it's like, oh, but they're like hobbits. How can hobbits be evil? So they end up being a little bit more one-dimensional. Like, most gnomes in WoW are evil because of, like, radiation. So they're not, like, evil because they're evil. It's just they got, like, they have essentially a disease that turned them evil. Alright. We're so close to finally getting that mount. Just a few more yards. Humans are proven to be evil, the rest is fantasy. I mean... I'm not sure I would say proven to be evil. Proven to be just as evil as they can be good. Because, like, for every really, really evil thing that humans have done, I think you can point to at least an equally good thing, or if not an equally good thing, then many other good things that humans have done, so that it sort of evens out over the longer stretch. And I guess in the sense that when you say humans are proven to be evil, for me that sort of feels like if you're human then you must be evil. Whereas I feel it's much more down to like choices that humans make. Humans have the ability to be evil, but they also have the ability to do good. And then whether you choose to be good or evil, that rests on you. I seek training. Alright. Look, all of these abilities, we're going to be so poor. We didn't quite get to 50. We might if we had sold stuff, but who cares. We get Hurricane, Moonfire, Cower, which is our threat reduction. We get a new bear form, upgraded bear form, dire bear form here. Feline Grace. Oh, yeah, we get our reduction from fall damage now. Rogues get that out like so much earlier than us. Ferocious Bite, new Stealth. Innervate is going to be so nice. New Mark of the Wild, new Rebirth. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, let's start putting some stuff on here. Oh, you automatically upgrade? Yeah, good. Get anything new here? No, alright. Let's shift out. Where are you? We needed a new rank of Moonfire here. Let's scroll up so I actually know what we trained. Hurricane. Where is Hurricane actually? Yeah. Creates a violent storm. Let's just put that there. We'll barely ever use it, I think. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't like the fact that they're the good ones in every game. That's true. But I do think over time, WoW has made really great attempts at showing the evil side of humans too. And especially in Warcraft, like 2 and 3, humans were just downright racist. Like in WoW, that's very much toned down, but in Warcraft, humans were just pure racist. So they were evil in that sense. And I mean, they rounded up the orcs in concentration camps, essentially, and how nice is that? Alright, innervate. Where do we want to put you? Oh, new tranquility as well. Awesome. And you rebirth. I'm just gonna put all the rebirths here. I think that was it. Yep. How much did we lose? What was the damage? Oof. So we bought skills for 15 gold. That does hurt a bit. Alright. So this is the striped one. This is the spotted one. And this is the Frost and Lightsaber. What do we want? Do we want to go black or white? Well, let's get the tiger riding. 18 gold. So now we can ride only tigers, not horses. That's why they would do if orcs were real, most likely. Yeah, most likely I do agree with you. And now, let's see. Frost Saber. So striped or spotted. I'm more partial to stripes actually than spots. So is it a black or a white one? Let's see here. Can I actually sell stuff to you while I decide on this? Yes, I can. Here we go. What was that? Here, I can sell that too. And this, and this. Alright. Important moment, yes. I mean, color scheme wise, our skin color is like bluish, so quite dark. So would we look better? Let's try and stand next to these guys and decide, because we're going to be riding these for quite a long time. So this doesn't look too bad. And what about you? Yeah, I do think I like the Siberian Tiger one more. I'll go with the Striped Frost Saber. Now watch me buy the wrong one. So, Striped Frost Saber. There we go. One less inventory spot for the rest of the game. Oh, wow. Oh, so... Wow, we could actually sell this now, because it's binds when being used. Yeah, you agree with white stripe? Nice. So actually, we could put this on the auction house and sell it. Because it's binds when being used. Striped Frost Saber. There we go. It's screenshot time. Print screen. We've finally gotten our nice mount here. Alright. Off to Stranglethorn it is. And we can announce in guild we got our mount. Yay! We finally have our mount. Alright, so now we have to do the slightly longer Rude. Yeah, it's like giving birth. That is very true. Or at least as closely as... It's like getting a child, essentially, yeah. Alright, here we go. This is like, suddenly the world feels, or traveling feels so much smoother. You're like, I have all of this speed at my fingertips. Alright, let's fly to Aberdeen, take the boat to Westfall, and then from there we can fly. So how much gold do we have at the end of this? 45? Yeah, that's good. We will be making more gold before we ding 42, but at least we should have enough gold to buy the skills at 42, even if we made no gold at all. Let's actually do this. There you go. So that we have full stacks going on here. Probably want to sell the wool cloth as well. Let's keep it there just in case we reach a full stack. If we don't, I can always sell it. But no need to sell it prematurely. Let's see, what are all the items that will always be in our inventory, so I can put them like in the top row. Well, they're all essentially already next to each other, but since we will probably always have some form of reagents, though maple seeds are the ones we need for the rank 1. So probably once these are out, I will go for the stranglethorn seeds. Though they do cost a bit more. Like, I think almost 10 times more. They're like 10 silver, whereas maple seeds are 1 silver. Oh, wow, I can be in travel form inside the inn? I think that just, yeah, that was a bug. Just took a while to register that we weren't outside anymore. Well, what's happening here? Alright, let's wait for the boat. So yeah, we are, I think 42 is also the level where you're halfway through in terms of like the amount of XP you need in total to get to 60. So we're almost halfway there. How much do we need to ding? Oh, so now it's like 90,000. But I am very happy about how many quests we still manage to have. Usually I'm not, like, we now essentially have trouble with there being too many quests that I know about, but we only have so much space in our quest log. Usually that doesn't happen at this level. Because we also still need to do, these are all in like the Badlands, there's the Blasted Lands quests, there's still like Stranglethorn Vale stuff, there's the dungeon stuff, this is Desolus. We need to go to Booty Bay and check like the new quests that we can get from there. There's probably going to be more quests than we can do. I might like drop things like Encrusted Tailfin, even though it does give us almost a gold. You wish you could name mounts? Yeah, that would be actually quite cool. That would be cool. But then we would have another problem. It's not just like what type of mount am I going to like buy, but what am I going to name it? And then we'd be here all night. Let's flex here. Then we already have the mount. Now I just need to retrain like my muscle memory to actually use the mount. That will take like a couple of levels. Worth the sleepless nights? Well, luckily I didn't have many sleepless nights, but yeah, I hope it was worth the sleepless nights for you, because you've been up like until like the early hours in the morning watching me. And you are at the moment, so... Okay, so this will go in the auction house and this, so we should be getting a couple of G from that. I'm currently quite low on the stuff that I can put on the auction house. I think the only things, apart from those 2 stacks, is like a couple of air elementals. Oh, elemental air. And that's it. But inner raid is also awesome, because in terms of leveling, we now will have even less downtime than we normally would. And in a dungeon we can put this on the healer. Yeah, you would spend another day to think of a name for him? Definitely. Same here, same here. Then also, imagine though how many people would name their like striped frost sabers something like Siegfried and Freud, like the 2 magicians who had these types of, like the Siberian tigers. That could get old pretty quickly. You already have to deal with characters who are called Legolas something something. Here we go. I think the embarkment is on this side. Or disembarkment for us. Every second hunter cat is named Cat. Yeah, I do resent the lack of creativity there. People need to let out some of that creativity a bit more. Oh no, it's on this side apparently. Here we go. And now we should be able to escape PvP a bit easier in Stranglethorn. But I feel it's just with cat. I haven't seen as many bears or serpents or owls flying around. There's something about hunters who go for a cat, they name it just cat. Alright, there's going to be a longer flight path. But yeah, in that sense, hunters definitely have a bit more of an RP burden that not a lot of hunter players are willing to shoulder, which is a shame. Hunters in general, I feel, are one of the classes that have most like RP type mechanics. So they have the ammo thing, they have the quivers. Also, just not like as a, you have a actual quiver that you can equip, but you have a quiver on your character from where you take your arrows. You have the like ridiculously in-depth pet system where the pets can even like leave you if you forget to feed them. So yeah. Whereas rogues, for instance, their poison system isn't as realistic as it could be, since there's like no chance to accidentally poison yourself. I mean, it would be annoying, but it's sort of, it's one of those things you could add to it as an RP mechanic, but I don't think it would add much in terms of gameplay, so I'm glad it didn't happen. But rogues do have a bunch of other things, so they need a bunch of consumables for like vanish and blind and things like that. And their poisons, obviously. Paladins, well, what do paladins have in terms of RP? I don't think paladins have anything in terms of like RP, except, you know, they're wielding plate and they're holy light wielders, but that's it. I guess they need consumables too, but that's, I guess, that's 1/2 RP effect, or RP mechanic. Because like druids have the whole outdoors thing, which really just reinforces that they are at their best when they're in nature fighting things. Paladin right-click simulator? Yeah, pretty much. Unless you're a healing paladin, then it's just like a click this one skill simulator, which might actually also become a right-click simulator, to be honest. Oh, we're stuck there for a bit. But to be honest, any paladin has at least 2 skills that they need. It's auto attack and apply blessings. So they're not quite as bad as mages, where it's all about frostbolt. There we go. We're about halfway through our trip now. But mages, I guess they have RP mechanics in the form of how their teleports and portals work. That's slightly an RP mechanic. Locks definitely with their pets as well, less so than hunters obviously, but their pets do have some RP thing going on with, because you need soul shards and whatnot, and you have some pets like the Infernal where you actually need to sacrifice someone, like kill someone in order to summon it. You're gonna go sleep because it's getting late? Oh well, hopefully you get a good night's sleep, and thanks for coming again. It was a real pleasure. Hope to see you again. Alright, so Booty Bay. Let's see, which quest do I need to pick up there? The leather quest. There should be the snuff quest as well, I think. See ya. Yeah, I need to see what I need to do for the dream snuff quest. Let's see. Oh, you need the rumor monger, and then you get it. Didn't I have that already? Who gives me that? Krasik. Alright, let's double check. If he doesn't have that quest, because last time I checked he didn't. We were definitely already 30 by then. Oh, there's an alliance guy there. Yeah, we need to kill those crocolisks soon too. But everything with time. At least now the whole, like, traveling from the southern tip of Stranglethorn to the northern tip is not going to take as much time. How are all quests actually looking? Alright. None of them turned grey. That's great. That is great indeed. We do have to think about doing Dark Council soon. Same with Wand Over Fist. Might be something we do while we look for Skalin Monastery groups at some point during this week. Same with Ongeku, I think. And wait, what? Bring the light. Where is that one? Raise the fan. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that turned yellow as well. Nice. Used to be orange. I mean, I would do Scarlet Monastery now, but I need to sort of like go to sleep in less than 2 hours as well, so I feel it's cutting it a little bit too tight. Unless we see like one where they're like, we're just looking for 1 DPS, then I might do it. I just saw looking for 2 DPS though. But I'm not sure how long ago that message actually was in real time. Because looking for group is a little bit slow at the moment. Alright, let's go here. Oh, wrong turn. Alright, Krasek. Is that you? Yep. Alright, so for whatever reason, didn't we get the rumor monger at all? Pick the Trantrek and gadgets in favor for Krasek. Let's grab that just in case. Weird that we can't get that quest. Alright, so let's grab the quest. What? Oh. This one's in the hinterland, so we don't need that yet, I think. Lanzel's secret. No, don't want that yet either. Let's see here. There's a bunch of Akiris. No. Scaring Shaky. There's a bunch of quests here, so we're fine, I think, for quests. Yeah. First mate. Alright, so what we will do is Noof. What's that? Right, I will do this quest just because it's quick. And I think it's... Oh, Trantrek is for Zul'Farrak. Yeah, makes sense. Oh yeah, Lesser Bloodstone Ore. Let's see if they actually have it on the neutral auction house or on the regular one. Because you can only get it if you're a miner. No. Yeah, that's homophonous with being below 18 years old, at least for me. But yeah, let's check if they have it, just in case. Might have it for like ridiculous price though. No, you're a bank. We don't want bank. Bloodstone. Ooh, Lesser Bloodstone. Oh, well, for half a gold, we will definitely buy it. Half a gold isn't too bad, actually. Buy out. There we go. Got that quest done. Let's turn that in. Do the other green quests. Like travel up and then go to Gadgetson, talk to Trantrek, and then check if we actually have the Rumor Monger quest. Favor for Krasek. Return to Corporal Caleb. Oh, we get headpiece from this. That's good. That is good, actually. Alright, let's sprint. And once we are outside, we can finally use our nice mount. Here we go. buff up. And you still have that elite quest, yes? Yeah. But doesn't that one give us a... Are you a hunter? No, warrior. I thought, why would a hunter have that quest? Axe. But yeah, the group quest, I think, from the captain gives us a trinket as well, which is nice. Oh, here we go. Because yeah, it is weird not to have the quest there for the dream dust, because I'm so used to having it. It's a bit grindy, but it's definitely one that's worth doing. Go get Cadgar's Whiskers, even though it's not worth that much on the auction house. Here we go. Alright. This quest should be fairly easy on a druid. You can just stealth here. Or if someone's already actually cleared the place, you can just use what they cleared here for you. Because all you need to do is interact with this thing. So this was much easier than I expected. Also, what you can do is, we use the noobish approach, the newbie approach. What you actually should do is this. Let's hot up and use our swim speed here to our advantage. Oh no. Could we actually die here? Ah, no. But yeah, this is actually the quickest way to do this without having to worry about mages or whatnot. So got this. And as a druid, all the swimming is like really easy. This is what I just love about the druids. Druids are just masters of traveling in the world. And since Classic has a lot of traveling, the druid leveling feels quite smooth in that regard. Mages are good at long distance traveling because they have the teleports. Druids are good at the like short moment to moment traveling. Right, quite a few horde in there, a couple of lions. Here we go. So let's talk to you. Alright, let's report. And actually, before we go up, like up the thingy, up the coast, let's actually go to Tanaris first, because now we're in Booty Bay. Can just get the boat and fly there. Do we want... Yeah, let's delete encrusted tail fins. Wait, no. That's like... because that's quite far away. Oh, you have the other snuff quest? That's good to know. Yeah, you still don't have that. No matter how much I click on you, we'll never have that. Right, we had a new quest there, which is orange actually. Let's see, which quest do we not want? Lost Dwarves is actually quite easy to... like, I will remember where that is, so let's delete that. Even though at first I said I wanted to keep it. But I do think I know what the level range of Uldaman is. We need to talk to you though, you're in here. No? Wait, what? Where is your boss? He's supposed to be here somewhere. Resine the tannery itself, like here? Yeah, I think he's in here. No? Where's Drizzlick? See? No, that's not where he is. No? Weird. Are there some quests that they added later that are now not part of WoW yet? Let's see. Because you're the tailoring guys. I think there should be like a quest giver in here. Is that your corpse? I hope not. Let's repair actually. Cause yeah, where is Trizlik? Or is he supposed to be here? To the side? I never remember where he's supposed to be. No, that's a gnome. It's definitely a goblin. You're not the guy I need. Who are you? Alright. Well, you definitely have a better thing for us, so let's remember that you're here. It's not you. Do I need to like Google this again? Let's see, what's his name? Something like Drizzly. Drizzlick, yeah. Added in patch 1.13. So he... Wait, when is this not like part of it? Like, is this not part of... Like 1.13 is still like... Is that the BC pre-patch? And that quest doesn't exist in vanilla? Drizzlick, where is he? Let's see. Comments. Tan your hides, leatherwork. Tan your hides, leatherwork. Okay, so if he's not in there, then he doesn't. Then that quest was added later. Oh, there he is.
Hey, how you doing?
Is this telling me that that quest is already grey? Oh yeah. Oops. Hopefully the follow-ups aren't grey, because it does give us like a nice set of boots that we do want. Let's see, I can just, since I'm already on the quest chain. No, wrong quest chain. Wrong thing. Let's see here. Let's just Google it again. Drizzlick. Excelsior boots, 7 strength, 9 agility, so we definitely want those boots. And it's worth having missed out on the real good XP from this. Like supply and demand is what? By 39 it goes grey. Some assembly required is grey by 45, so okay. It's not super bad. Could be better, but it's not super bad. Now let's hope we don't miss the boat. The boat that just disgorged a bunch of Horde and one Lonely Alliance. Can I already... Yeah, I can get on my Frost Saber here. Alright, so we know what we're going to do for the next bit. We'll go check if we can't get the Rumor Monger, then go here, return the Hunter quest, get the skins, go here, get our first headpiece first. What else? What did we have? Oh, Singing Blue Shards is up there too. And that's it. And then go back here, get the follow-up for this, and get that follow-up, and then get the boots. And we could probably on our way, like, up and down there, also kill some jungle stalkers. Now that I think about it. But I'm really, really liking the questing situation we have. It's like, we have too many quests all over the place that are, like, just about the right level to do. I feel we're going to be going into like the level 40 to 50, or like we're going to have an easier time reaching level 50, I feel, than I usually have, because we have so many quests to do. So we won't be getting that sort of like, ugh, now I either need to like grind or abuse rested XP. But yeah, that's definitely good. Silmarils is definitely a good guild name. Maybe I'll join that guild at some point, if our guild turns out to not be compatible with us. I mean, they do want to raid, so we might always want to check how they do in raids and whatnot. And I haven't seen Silmarils recruit, but I do feel that as a great Lotro fan, or not Lotro, but Lord of the Rings fan in general, I should be in the Silmarils guild. Considering also that like my academic presentations have a bunch of like Lotro or Lord of the Rings and Hobbit puns and examples in it. This feels like it's the guild made for me. You're a hunter? Let's actually buff you. Oh, man. You should have your mount though, shouldn't you? Because you don't have to pay anything for it. There we go. To gadgets in. Ah, this feels so great. Not quite as great as the first time that I got the mount, like OG, but I don't think anything will ever feel like that. But this does definitely feel like really, really great. I need to also check what our cape for our healing gear is, because I think we can just exchange that in the bag for this. And luckily Gadgetzan does have a bag. What's the thing we actually get here? Stamina and spirit? Well, considering we have nothing in here, Cap of Harmony is better than nothing. And we do like the stamina at least. Spirit also means marginally less downtime. Oh wow, I'm Kenji is a level 59 druid in the guild. Nice, nice. And we're definitely behind. There's a bunch of people who are in their high to mid 50s in the guild. Oh, and he's streaming as well. That's nice. That is nice indeed. I think we might have missed out on a bunch of a few of the Badlands quests, because people in the guild or 38 are doing the Badlands at the moment. Let's see here. Not many people looking for anything for Scarlet Monastery at the moment. I mean, not that it really matters, since we're not going to try to do that tonight. Let's see here. Wow, we haven't quite worked through our rested XP yet. I think we had a ton of it, which I don't think we really did. We just haven't done a lot of killing today. We probably haven't done a lot of killing today. It's been a bit slow. It's going to be a bit more slow as well, because all we're doing is like turning in quests at the moment. Is the Kill Princess quest something that you're not supposed to do for the quest there? I guess. That could be annoying, trying to find a group that wants to do the quest, so we don't kill the princess. Because now at least all I see is like kill princess runs, essentially. And we want to get the mallet at some point, but for that we need to do at least one ZF run. Alright. You have the spotted one, Karizan. I do sort of enjoy seeing people. Wow, so many hordes. Well, lions as well, but definitely more hordes. Because I just can't stand the spotted guy, really. Spotted, like, lightsaber. Is that a back? That's a chest. So let's do this then. Can just plop that in there. Now who did we need to talk to? Try and track. Peek to try. Oh, there he is. And there's quite a few hordes here compared to Alliance. At least in Gadgetson. And I do not... Yeah, we can just leave this quest here. Do not think that somehow there's plenty more Alliance out there questing in the world. So maybe the doom and gloom about the faction disparity is more warranted than I think. I mean, as long as it doesn't result in like it being impossible to play Alliance, I don't really care. But for PvPers, it's a big turn-off for sure. I think the server would benefit from like, hey, like if you're Alliance, like transfer or like start again at Stalag, because we need more Alliance players on Stalag. And you're going to be part of like this movement to revitalize the Alliance side of the server a bit. Not revitalize, it's like not dead, but like strengthen it. Let's skin here. Looking for 3 more SM Lib and Arms Heal and DPS. That sounds tempting. Let's see if it ever turns to 1, then I could consider changing my idea for what we're doing tonight. I haven't advertised anymore. I guess they just got their healers and DPS really quickly. Alright. You better be having that quest, because otherwise I'm angry. I'm going to be so angry. Do you have that quest now? Did we never pick it up? Were we that stupid? Yeah. We were that stupid. Right, let's actually take the get Druid invite. Kodiak Slayer, yeah, SM Lib and Arms. Let's do that. So yeah, we're going to go do Scarlet Monastery. Forget about it. What's this? Alright, let's just do here. Weird thing that it didn't have that on yet. Alright. Well, I mean, I'd prefer Arms to sort of for XP purposes, but I need Lib for the quest. I need both Oh, now it just turned into arms. Well, let's fly to... Oh, we have a lock as well, so they'll probably summon. Here we go. Wait, what? Nilfheim is recruiting new and old pale Asgardian spies will be executed. Let's fly to Ratchet. Ratchet, here. Well, if it's only arms, it's also more doable in the time limit that I sort of have. I would hope it is both, because like both are quite quick dungeons anyway. What do we have? We have a 37 rogue, 36 warlock, 34 human warrior. Are we leveled enough for? Are we leveled enough for arms? Forget the level range. Forgot. Forgot. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we might be a bit low. Therefore, because yeah, our tank is a bit on the lower side. I mean, he says he's tanked it before, so I'll just trust him. I will just trust him. Is there any way to change the title of the stream? I guess not. So are we getting those summons? I mean, I guess he needs like 2 people to... He's got 2 people there already, so they can summon. That's good. And I'm curious what the secret that Falcandy is talking about is. So, well, at least we should get Herod done if this group gets going. For In the Name of the Light. Oh, it's called In the Name of the Light. Okay, I thought it was called Path of Light. In the Name of the Light. My bad. My bad. My bad. Need Loxley, Herod, and so Loxley is in... Loxley is in the library, Herod is in armory, and the last 2, Mograine and Whitemane, are in cathedral. I'll check with my guild. My guild. Okay, for 1 more healer. Arms. And summoned. Let's see what happens here. Do we have healers on our friends list that are online? Oh, Kodiak got one. Yeah, we also don't have really healers online. Well, Burnball, but he's a bit high level. Alright. Let's see if we can't get to Booty Bay before the summons start rolling in. That would be nice, then we can get the Dream Snuff quest bit. See, what's the... So we really do want this, so Equip has a 2% chance when struck in combat of increasing all stats by 25. That is obviously a really good trinket for a tank, but also for us for just leveling, so, and PvP. So I do like it, and I do want it. What happened? We did get rid of and cross the tail fins, didn't we? Yes. No, we didn't. Yeah, so that might also be something that we want to look at if we could not possibly solo it. So many hordes. Well, that healer hasn't showed up yet. Oh. Illumitata can heal it. Oh. Invite. Oh, wait, not slash. Okay, sec. Invite. What's it? Their name? Illumitata. How long did it take me to? Just in case your relog guy does not show up. There we go. Yay. So when's this boat coming in? And the summon should get there. Well, unless these guys end up getting killed by the horde, which it looks like. That's okay, they might have to see if where they can find a clear area. Can't they do it in the dungeon? Do not summon in the dungeon itself. Here we go. They don't think they can summon in the dungeon? That's weird. Well, I mean, I only started in TBC, so what do I know? Yeah. Worth a try. But then again, I only started in TBC. Let's see here. When's this boat leaving? It's me and 4 hordes apparently. Well, one of them is skulled. 2 of them are skulled, 2 of them are grey. What are you? Can I even? No, I can't even. Can't even inspect you. But you look like... Is that Ashkandi? No, that's not Ashkandi, but that's some other sword. Can't be Ashkandi because Ashkandi is from Blackwing Lair. But you definitely look like you're 60. We luckily just repaired, so we should be fine. We might have to prepare to jump in as an off-tank if our warrior friend dies, because he's a bit low level. Though he says he's like close to dinging 35. There we go. Let's get to Booty Bay. Yeah, you do need a third guy to summon. Yeah. 2 plus lock. Oh. Oh. This spell will be cancelled in 2 minutes. Right, so let's accept it. Goodbye to turning in that quest, but it's not going anywhere. Let's help with the summon. There we go. Oh wow. Oh, he wants to half out and repair. Well, let's train our two-handed mace skill here. Just to make sure that we don't accidentally kill the guy too quickly. Well, now it's more like that we don't kill him too slowly. Normally you got the portal, like there was a demon portal, but I think they changed that at some point, I guess. Alright. So let's reset all data. And let's... well, we can wait with the thorns. Let's see. Do you actually have a shield, Kodiak Slayer? Because otherwise this is going to be painful for Illumitata. Come on. Accept your summon. Where are you even? Alright, good. Oh. Let's shift into cat form. Can we even inspect you? Oh, we're up here. Alright, you have a shield. Nice. And the Death Speaker Scepter, even though that's a healing scepter. Do have a tad bit more armor. Still have the Chasseurs of Westfall. Do have a nice helmet though. Ooh, Magi Blunderbuss. That's a quest item as well. You are all Hordes, but you are not in PvP. Alright, let's go do this. Oh, whoa. That was scary. Get rid of the last of our rested XP. Ready. Oh, wow. Did we manage to? Yeah, we did manage to pull aggro there. Let's just not worry about using finishing moves. Let's just worry about shred for a bit. Well, we're at least second in DPS. Then we're also out leveling Chaya by 3 levels and Fell Candy by 4 even. Let's there we go. Well, if he's got it taunted, it's safe to. Right, here we go. Let's put our thing on there. Oops. Let's reduce our threat. There we go. Come on. Druid, top DPS. Though we are not being very nice on the tank here. Oh. Oh. We did that badly, I feel. Still marginally top DPS. Alright, now let's... Okay, he's turned towards us, so let's use that to our advantage and do the finishing move. Now we can shred. Did anyone kill the runner? I don't see a corpse. No, he's running, but he hasn't pulled anything just yet. Alright. Runner died. Oh. Here we go. Probably better off doing the finishing move. Druid, top DPS here. Probably mainly because of levels and whatnot. Come on. Here we go, come on. We can get the finishing move down. Yes. Nice, oops. There we go. Well, Rogue is tanking now. Come on. Oh, there's a chest. Well, I need to still do the roll. Let's roll. We won't get it though. Yeah, 10, 6. Alright, oh. Always look where the Sunder armor is, so you know which one has the tank is going for and which one they most likely have the most threat on as well. Oh, you dodged my thing? That's not very nice of you. Go, come on. Do that. Oh, probably shouldn't have taken the Bree. Alright. Now we have a nice lead here. That's not going to help. Oh, well, if you're running all the way. We're pretty stuck here. Alright. Nice, tank dinged. That's... Right, let's see here. Probably not the one the tank has the most aggro on or anything, but who cares? Oh, wow. There you go, you died. Alright. Here, let's ravage you. Well, this isn't good for our DPS. Alright, we just pulled everything. Might be prepared to have to jump into the tanking role here. Yeah, nice. Come on. There we go. Well, click it. There we go. I guess we also do more DPS since all the mobs here are like green towards us. That also helps. But now we seem to be doing about equal amounts of DPS since with the lock that is, since our lead doesn't really change. There we go, let's do the, there we go, the finisher. Well, where are you going? There we go. Right, now it changed again a bit. Come on. Ah, crud. You decided to go full ham on me. And now I think our lock friend is going to take the lead. Come on. Just die. Could get in one more shred. There we go. Well, we managed to keep the DPS lead about equal from before the pull. Oh, did we go and pull something there? Come on. Alright. Now he inched a bit closer there. Alright, now he is marking. Now he's marking. Also got an email we need to reply to. Here we go. So let's do this. Here we go. Wow, rogue used the vanish there. Good for the rogue. We have sadly gotten aggro here, so let's do this. We can get more DPS done that way, and we can just pretend we're a tank in cat form. Oh wow, you went full on with a two-hander here. Yeah, that's not going to help you to tank. Alright. We got into a DPS lead again. Or like we increased our lead. Right, let's use our full thing there. Oh wow. We are taking a lot of damage. Wait, what? Oh, did we pull aggro here? The only bad thing about Cower is that it actually does cost energy. You just do that. Nice. Oh, Pattern Guardian Cloak. Oh wow, we have increased the lead a bit further. Let's use Coward there, nice. Alright, it does work quite nicely. Not sure if it's worth the energy expenditure. Let's see, one ferocious bite. Alright. Stealth. Alright, so we'll have a 3-guy group here. It's amazing what, like, just this opener sort of does. Even though we probably... oh, we've managed to... we want to use Tiger's Fury actually and get in the habit of using that. Here we go. Oh. Locke has pulled something. How very Warlock-like, because you don't have a threat dump. So you are very much hamstrung by that. Oh, Myrmidon. Let's see here. Can we get another? Go. Wow. Okay, you decided to enrage. Here we go. Nice. Alright. We probably want to do a finisher here. Okay, wow, so Jaya has managed to pull ahead of Fell Candy. Nice, nice. Oh wow, so we pulled a bunch of mobs here. Here we go. Ah, we automatically went for the skull mob. That's nice. Oh, well, let's go for you then. Nice, and now try and do a finisher. Ah, didn't quite work. Come on. Finisher, finisher, finisher. Nice, got even in a crit. Alright, we are... Oh wow, Jaya is doing lots of DPS now. Maybe we will end up losing to Jaya, since he seems to be quite capable of now. Oh wow, well. Do we need to shift into bear form? Nah, we will be fine. We will manage to do this. Ouch, 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 ouch. Maybe we won't be quite as fine as I thought. Can't attack while invulnerable. No, blessing of protection. All my DPS. Well, let's see here. Is he going to die? Yeah. Let's see here. Let's pull the rebirth. Go here. Where are our guys? Let's do this. It's not all about DPS after all. Nice. So that mana bar was useful for something. Though we did lose our lead by a bit. Oh yeah, you can get buffs. No buffs for you. I need to... Vibrates for the win. I now have Blessing of Salvation. I'll be doing so much less DPS. But I'll be at least be able to pull off shreds and whatnot more consistently. Okay, one more shred, and then we should hurry, try and get that thing off. There we go. Finishing move off, that's what I was looking after. There we go, nice crit. Need more crits in order to be able to compete with Jaya here. And the tank needs to be able to not die, essentially. That's about it. Go. Come on. Awesome. Alright, so Jaya is slowly but surely managing to Oh wow. Managing to pull ahead. Oh well. Yeah, because well, per mob he's doing more DPS than us because he's closing in the gap. There we go. I'm curious to know what he did though to start doing like more DPS. Like, did he just start paying more attention? Or did he change his weapon to a dagger and start going like full on backstab? Alright, so we are doing about equal DPS here. Come on. Let's kill you. Will you just stop? Alright, we will. Go. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're doing about equal damage now with the rogue. Since the gap is just a 10k total all the time. We have overall data. We'll also have to look at Herod. Wait, is that because we haven't put thorns on us? That could be it. Ooh, now I have might again. Oh no, no! Let's move away. Oh, you're immune? That makes sense, I guess. Let's see. There, got a dot on you at least. Oh no, he died. He has a soul stone though, that's good. Rogue has the most threat. Alright. Still did about equal damage, so let's go here. Here we go, got that done, nice. Yeah, definitely good run. Ooh, spirit ring. Let's see, for Herod, Jaya did like a little bit more DPS there. Let's see. Can I get the overall data? Yep. Wait, who is he talking to? It's a finger. You're down to run more. I need lib for quest. Could do lib, yeah. Would be a fairer fight, I think, as well, in terms of DPS meters. By the way, Druid top DPS. Wish this was max level, needs to be said. If my meter is correct. I think it is correct. Yep. Need to shapeshift out of cat. Oh wow, I got stunned and raked. Oh, you need a buff again? Everyone needs buff. Are you here? I think you're here. Where is he? Oh, he's gone. Jaya, where are you? And at least this way we can still get XP. Because one more level would probably have made sure that we can't get XP from these guys anymore. Oh, patrol. Yeah, Scarlet Monastery Library can be tricky because there's these weird patrols and whatnot. Mm-mm. Come on. Oh, you are now deciding to not face me or not be behind me anymore. Ooh, nice. There's some fade leaf and life fruit here. Is it going to loot that? Apparently. Well, be over level. Oh, okay. Well, apparently we're better than a bad spell cleave group. Can I actually skin? Yeah. Go now, let's do our finishing move. Oh, crud, we didn't quite get there. I need Roxy. And I also... Oh, are we moving in? At some point I'm going to go and grab those. Oops. Maybe at the end of the dungeon. Oh, that wasn't what I planned. Go. Now the lock is going to jump ahead though in the meters. Oh, dodged. That's not good. Nice gloves for someone. Let's take that. Oh, silk. Nice. Could probably just grab the life fruit here. Where is it? No, that's the fade leaf. Life fruit is somewhere else. Well, I need to think that put thorns on again on myself. There you go. No luck on the chest. See if Kodiak can take it. Monks, after all, do hit for quite a lot. Alright, let's see here. Well, we got the aggro here, but now the rogue luckily took it away from us. Oh, we're already in combat. We need to get better at not clicking cower and actually using our hotkey. Though the hotkey is a bit awkwardly placed, that's true. Might have to rethink that a bit. That wasn't the best performance ever. Ooh, 87. Did I win? No, Lumitata won. Oh no, you dodged. Well, let's do you the old-fashioned way then. Come on, let's manage to kill you. Oh yeah. So where's 5? Because I did a rip accidentally there. Need to double check where I've got 5 hidden in terms of our... Oh, well, let's do it the old-fashioned way then. Oh, apparently I don't have the aggro. There we go. Ooh. Alright, Ilmitata went full Herod's Axe there. Alright. Hit you the old-fashioned way then. Oh well, that didn't help apparently. Oh dear. Let's do our heal here. Here we go. Oh wow, we've taken quite a bit of damage here. Ready.
You will not defile these mysteries. It's too far away.
He's managed to get in the Ravage as well before he did his arcane explosion. Oh. There we go. Ooh, Hypnotic Blade is actually nice for healing. Drop a bunch of nice stuff. Now Fell Candy needs Hypnotic Blade. Alright. Nah, I don't need the book, but yeah. Alright, so we got like a third done. A bit over a third of this level, which is nice. And we've gotten 2 of our guys for In the Name of the Light done as well, so let's see, I don't have time for an armory. I need to go to bed, sadly. Sadly. Oh, we got respawns. Alright, we can probably just half out here. Okay, that was it for today then. But thanks everyone for watching, it was really nice. We finally gotten our mount, which is also super nice. But I will be seeing you tomorrow. So yeah, until then, bye bye.